Hi guys, Slee here. So today I decided Guti, I want to address this elephant in the room. Ne? Guys, it doesn't mean that if we were friends in primary school or in high school, we must be friends in our mid-30s or whatsoever. We have this thing of people feeling entitled in our lives. In a sense, Yoguti, you want to remind me something that happened when we were in primary school, that you were there for me. You want to address the fact that when I didn't have lunch, you used to share your lunch with me, and then now I'm entitled to whatsoever. Even if we were friends yesterday, if I'm growing out of you and how I perceive world, I realize it's not the world that I want to be with you in it. It's still fine. It's okay. Let's not take things personal, and let us learn that we are in people's lives for different reasons. You might be that friend that I just want to groove with. You might be that friend that I want to vent on. You might be that friend that I want to introduce to my family. You might be that friend that when I need advice, whatever the case may be. But we don't have to be feeling entitled to other people's lives. For an example, yeah, we were friends or we are friends, and I decided not to invite you in my event. Don't take it personal. I didn't want you there. I wanted to be with other people that I felt that they were supposed to be there. Stay in your lane, play a role that works for both of us in our lives. If you feel again that you feel that the relationship is one-sided, guys, you are free to go. Even if whatever that I did for you back then or what I do for you, you don't owe me anything. I wanted to do it because you're my friend. This is how I perceive you. This is what I want from you, and this is what I get from you, and this is what I want to give it to you. But now we have this thing of people who are very bitter, people who want answers, people who feels entitled, people who would question you why you didn't invite them, why you're friends with whoever. And stop making us to Bluetooth and Wi-Fiing and hey, ethnic, what do this call this ethneting on your problems with other people. They're not my problems. Definitely not my problems. So I had a chat with one of my friends, and I remember when she said to me, do you know that so and so is engaged and all that? I was like, oh really? She's like, oh, she didn't tell you? I was like, no. She's like, yeah, that's so strange. I mean we grew up together, yeah, but it doesn't mean that they have to tell me every single detail about their lives. They don't owe me that. And then again, did you hear that so and so had this cultural ceremony thing? No. Oh, it's so strange. I wonder why they didn't tell you. You don't have to. I mean, when they call it intimate, I want something that is intimate, they know very well who they want to be with. And definitely you're not an intimate friend or whatsoever. It's very important to check in, eh? You need to understand where you stand with someone. You need to question that. You know, don't claim people. Don't assume. I once got hurt by a very close friend of mine. And I remember when I was venting to some elder person, it was so painful when she said, oh, my child. You know, it was so painful looking at you, investing in this relationship, and you really thought that you are on the same journey. But I knew and I prayed that one day you will see it yourself, that it's not that deep. It's not that deep, my child. You don't create a bunch of list of people that you call them friends, and still don't create a bunch of list of people that you take them from being friends to enemies because of petty things like you don't invite me in this, you don't tell me what's been going on in your life. You share things voluntarily to people that you want to be with. It means that I don't hate you, but I still want to keep you, but not in that manner that you're assuming that I want you in. It's very important. It's very, very important. I mean, we've outgrown people. Not that you hate them. It's just that you realize that as you grow up, you're growing apart. Things that you want are different. You can still always be cordial. You can always be cordial, but you don't have to feel entitled. You don't have to question. You don't even have to feel that you have to share. You know, it happens all the time. So we have people who feel that they have been scarred or feel betrayed by people that they thought they are friends with, they are close with, they shared things, and start comparing. You know, the crazy part is having people in your life who do things for you and expecting things in return. That's not genuine. Do things out of expectations. Do things because they make you feel good, but you don't have to do them because of you expecting something in return from me. It's very important. It's very important. I learned it the hard way as well. That is why I thought of sharing this today. I learned it the hard way. So is family, not just friendships. I think even in family, you don't have to force things. You don't have to be there because they are your blood or whatsoever. You're related to them. When they keep on scarring you, it's okay to love them from far. You know, acknowledge them, but nothing more, nothing less. No expectations, no plans, no assumptions, like nothing. I'm not saying treat them like they don't exist. As I said, acknowledge them. But if you look, mostly people are being scarred by families more than anything in this world, because those are the people that you expect them to catch you when you fall. Those are the people that you've spent your whole life with, and you start expecting a lot. And when things, they don't go according how you wished, that's when now you feel dented. I mean, I was talking to someone last week, and we were talking about trust, and I said, it's so strange because I don't even trust my kids. I only trust me and my God. I trust myself. As much as I do disappoint myself as well, I don't trust my kids either. And then they were like, what do you mean? I said, you know, most of parents right now, they feel sick and depressed because they had so much expectations from their kids. And what they did, they had plans. And now when the kids, they don't go according to how the parents planned and imagined their kids' lives, they feel betrayed. They feel, you know, those kids are villain. They feel some type of way. They feel embarrassed. Maybe even going in depth of thinking that you are a bad parent. No, it's just that they're independent souls, and they have a right to opt to whatever in life. And the only thing I think you can do is to parent the best way you know how, and just teach them things that you know. Equip them. Yeah, I was trying to find that. Equip them in a way that you believe and you know that they've worked for you. It's not like they won't take a thing or two from what you've taught them. I mean, imagine yourself when you were doing things that you knew that they were against your parents' will, but you did them anyway. It's not that deep. no friendship lost, because there was no friendship from the beginning. So don't hate. Don't create enemies because you felt entitled. You felt that they were in the same page with you. It's not that deep.